Well, Pete, that's an interesting question. No, I don't see women in the same light, but then again, a lot of the things that you mentioned, where you size them up, you actually start comparing your partner to another one, going maybe that partner would be better, maybe that partner would be different in this fashion, so on and so forth. Um, that does not really change, and as much as most men will say no, never, um, males are genetically predisposed to a certain type of programming that kind of gives them this need or urge to kind of look for bigger and better things. I don't know what it is about it, but it's not with all men. But there are some that are more predisposed to it than others. The only thing I do know is that in life, I've discovered that if you give anyone a chance, be it a man or a woman in your life, that you discover things and you need to I don't like using the word because it makes me sound as if I'm crass with it, but you need to test each other's limits in regards to what you can accept from each other, and make up for it and try to see if you want to be full, if you're somewhat in the median compatibility range where you know you're going to be able to have this beautiful island of commonality and then try to build around it where you know that regardless of what happens, that middle island will never disintegrate, will never lose any size or mass, and it will always be there as a constant. Some of those, unfortunately, most of the actual key perceptors that we have, due to the genetics, for one, is looks. One of the things that tends to be a first and immediate key trigger seems to be physical attractiveness. I know one thing. I've been married, or was married, for almost 8 years. Attractiveness has a certain immediate impulse, yes. In fact, it's the one impulse between me and my ex wife that drove me to want to be married with her. That, and she had everything that I was looking for. Unfortunately, I also discovered that um, love can make a person blind. By that I mean, when other people start giving their comments, you tend to run to the defense of your partner without really listening in a subjective manner. Instead of being defensive, you automatically, well, actually, instead of listening with an open mind, you automatically run to the defense, not necessarily by becoming rude or upset with the people that are kind of talking down your partner, but more to the point of not giving them a chance to actually voice their opinion. I've discovered that one thing that will be quick to fade is beauty. One thing that will never be quick to fade and be the slowest one to develop is the personality and the love for that personality and the mindset for that person. And when all's said and done, at the end of the day, death and taxes are pretty sure. Falling in love can happen to everyone. Stop searching for love, and it happens. Happens. But when you start getting older, you start counting your years. You're over the hill. You're starting to look at the golden years. If you fell in love with that special partner and you stayed for so many years with that special partner, it's not necessarily because of the looks. It's not necessarily because of money or power, but it is definitely the deeper, meaningful relationship links that make up who we are. The ones that were developed throughout friendship and then partnership as lovers, man and wife, as hitched couples on long term relationships without a religious commitment. Those don't really matter. Everything else is just dust in the wind when it comes to actually being an absolutely speck of time when you look at everything. I've been losing my hair since I've been 16. I've gone up and down in my weight. I've have no beefs about how long I'm going to be here on Earth, and I'm enjoying every single minute of it by actually loving who I am and loving everyone else out there, even if they're the slimiest bastards to the most wicked bitches that could ever exist. Everyone has something that another person might love, but I do know that in any relationship, one has to accept everything at face value, and also to learn to accept to put a lot of water in their wine when they're actually trying to live their life with someone that they really, really want, and to make sure that both parties are equally balanced when it comes to actually sharing their lives with their partner. It wouldn't do to have someone who's only thinking of themselves, but then again, it wouldn't do for somebody to always think of their partner without having even any me time for them. It will destroy a relationship long term. That's a guarantee. Stop doing anything you're doing for the love of your life, be it man, woman, be it gay or lesbian, and things will crumble, unfortunately, quite fast, because discontent will fester like a wound. Poison will course through your veins, and venom will be spat at whenever a fight ensues or whenever opinions clash. So, in resume, yes to physical attractiveness, but it's only a small yes. Yes to personality of a person, but yes specifically for a mindset that matches the same mindset that you carry. Have a nice one.